That's what discipline is, that you do self-impose those boundaries, restrictions, guidelines, laws, and you stick with them. And it's how you get better. When you say, I work out at such and such a time, come what may, and then you don't, and then you don't keep moving the boundary line, then you say, wow, I feel terrible. I didn't work out. Essentially what I'm saying is that if I lose the game because I wasn't properly prepared, then I lost. I had to take an L. But disciplined people really don't like L's. We never quite get comfortable with that. So that means I can't. Okay, like I can't. So when you're an adult, you have to give yourself that own kick in the pants. I just want to say that it's a journey. It is a journey, but make those hard, fast rules for yourself. You know, that's what discipline comes from. You know, winners don't like to not win. But at the same time, you're going to have those moments. I think about Simone Biles and how she practiced on that balance beam at the last Olympics a quadrillion times. Even the announcers said when she slipped during game time, what in the world happened? We saw her do this during practice a bazillion times. And when game time came, she slipped on that balance beam and we were all like, it was game time, and she came up short. And she's the world champion and she came up short. But the point is, even though she had practiced on when it was showtime, she slipped. So it happens to the best of us. You stay in the game, but showtime is showtime, and you can't move. You can't move the game time. You can't keep moving the game time. You have to still show up, but winners don't like to slip. Okay? And here's the thing. It's very important not to move the finish line when you're trying to build discipline. That is what I am trying to say. You do not delay the game time when you are trying to build discipline, and you do not move the finish line when you are trying to build discipline. Those two things have got to stay concrete when you are trying to build discipline. The game time and the finish line cannot be moved. These are self-imposed restrictions. If you appreciate an honest and authentic conversation from someone who is living life on purpose, with purpose, and for a purpose, and the stumbling blocks that come up in the way of that. If you appreciate seeing an honest and authentic demonstration of that, that's what I'm showing. That's what I'm demonstrating. If you appreciate that, then make sure you subscribe. What I do want you to see is how I implement the discipline needed to purpose a higher degree in my life. And you guys are just seeing this area, this YouTube area. But these are the types of disciplines that I implement in various areas of my life to obtain success in those various areas of my life. Okay? One of the reasons why YouTube has been a struggle to like get it where it needs to be. This is just one reason. There's a few reasons, but one of them is because YouTube hasn't been a priority relative to so many other things that I have going on. But I am pushing it further up on the priority list now. It's never going to be my first priority. I am that I am, and I'm also a wife and a mother, etc. So it's never going to be number one. But I am pushing it up on the priority list. And I encourage you to stick around so that as you see how I continue to build discipline with this channel and my service through this channel, you will be encouraged and empowered to do the same, because you would have seen live and in living color somebody go from to okay with my delivery here on the channel. And so with that, Spirit Scholars, I want to remind you that you are loved, because indeed you are. I try to look down so y'all not looking up my nose. And I also want to remind you that I'm coming to you. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. And make sure you leave a comment. I want to interact with you guys down there and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. When you guys subscribe, you encourage me. So again, I want to let you know that you are loved, because indeed you are. And I also want to remind you that I'm coming to you with the joy that gives me strength. The strength to love, which is the highest degree. Abundant love, beloveds.